All right. So we are in Group F of the TGCTours World Cup of Design, playing Barnegat Bay Golf Links by violinguy69, a designer I'm not terribly familiar with, which is more my own newness to the community than it is Violin Guy. This was a course that made it to the round of 24 and lost out to Montauk, which there's no shame in losing out to Montauk because Montauk was great. Stand by all of your decisions. Awesome, man. I thought it was fun. Um, and ultimately, the important thing is you're happy with the course. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I could have done without being in that last bunker. that was a bit rough. 50 feet down or something. Okay. So this is just a layup, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It's kind of got a bit of a Heathlandish sort of look, but not really. I haven't figured out what kind of course this is just yet. Yeah, and that's the weird thing about courses, Trail Ducker and Charlie, is that for some people they're gonna really love it, and others are like, I don't get it, or I don't like it, or it didn't work for me. That's the beauty of golf courses. Okay. So we had hit 3-wood off that tee. That was really all we had. This course wasn't particularly long, was it? No, 7100. Okay, so it's not short. 3-wood off the tee in the first hole. Okay. We got a pretty significant downhill lie. We don't want to be in any of these bunkers. So we're just gonna play to the middle. Much to the chagrin of everybody in chat. That's right, Addy. On Masters, yeah, Master, it's different than. So one of the things that you might want to do if you're new to the game is get used to Pro or Pro Am or whichever one, and then gradually work your way up. On the other hand, some people like to just jump right in the deep end, but if you look at the qualifying score, I want a quick look at that right now. This was something that my daughter and I always like to do. We're both masochists. It won't have all of them yet, but in the Q school, yeah. So this guy's 113 over so far. And I've seen somebody finish 200 over. Anyways, sorry, violin guy. I got distracted. Happens a lot. Green's pretty good. I cool little bunker here. It's not really a green you're never gonna run it into. It's a wedge. It's a 3-wood and a wedge, so it's a fairly straightforward hole. That poor guy's gonna be on YouTube as well. Sorry. We all started somewhere in this game. It's not easy. You look at the guys at the top of Plat, and yeah, it's wild the scores they shoot. Oh no. No, I can't. Not in the wind. Go to legend. Yeah, I've done it once or twice, and it's hard. Yeah, so Stubby suggesting going right in at master. Other people are going to suggest start with pro. I don't know. I started on pro. I didn't even realize because I didn't know about this place until I'd had the game for a couple of months, and then I spent about a month debating whether I was going to do it. I can't get there anyways. And then I just went the hell with it and went after it, and it took me a little while, and then I'm on plat now, so I figured it out eventually, but it took me a little while. Four. Yeah, I mean, I was the same on Pro, Charlie. When I first got the game, I was like, this game's, I mean, it's harder than 19 was. And I just was like, geez. And then on Master, seriously? I was like, I don't know about that. But I'll get there eventually. So again, we got to take into account this was before the nerf. If I have my old driver and I can red fast, no, I thought I'd stay short of that. Damn it. If I had my old driver and I could just red fast it up here, then I'm over the creek and I'm probably thinking about getting here in 2. Now it's layup. Unless the wind's the other way, in which case I can take it over the creek, but I don't know if I can get home. That's the thing. I don't know if I can get it on in 2. Yeah, I didn't even know about this franchise until 2019, and it was the Barstool guys, ironically enough, that I found it out through. Yeah, I would say the putting was the bigger challenge for me, Jay Ray. Not having the power meter, I mean, because full swings are it's partials are definitely way harder now. In Master. But putting, I mean, the number of times I 4-putted in my qualifying tournament, my God. Damn. Okay, so it feels like there's a lot of kind of like walls, for lack of a better term, walls on the sides of fairways and greens. Planting's nice. Pretty nice, some staircase down to get down there. It does have an open feel overall. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not. That bunker is just mean. Okay, we didn't get there. No, I play with the vibration. Yeah, I think it's Lucas doesn't. I can't putt without the vibration. That was the thing I didn't. So what made it so difficult for me was I couldn't. My distance control is awful until I realized, oh, that vibration means something. Because I think what was happening was I wasn't holding it back long enough to even get the vibration. Yeah, I don't think Jack does either. A lot of guys don't, and they don't like it. That's fine. I need it. Yeah, that's kind of with real life golf. I'm kind of burnt out of it right now, Addy. And I haven't been able to play much anyways because we're locked down. So, and we spent a good chunk of last year locked down, and then tee times were nigh on impossible to find. Okay, nice hole, nice hole. I think my overall impression so far is it's a good course. There's nothing blowing me away. There's nothing upsetting me. It's a good course. If you go to TGCTours, Colin, there is here. I'll show you. In info, right here, it tells you how to do it. Step-by-step instructions for earning your card. Just go there. It will tell you everything. But you can play in the societies without being a member of TGCTours. You can just play it. It just won't count towards TGCTours. But it's dead straightforward when you go through the site. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely an openness to this. Oh, we haven't flown around yet. Yeah, okay, so it's an open plot. There's water. Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. Creek running through the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I do find myself looking at times for other ways to play the holes because it seems like in a lot of cases the kind of decision's already been made for me. I mean, I could lay up here, but I don't want to have 200 in. Check the other side of the plot. Which side, Jack? Over here? Oh, there's two courses. Oh. So there are. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Huh. You want to be in the fairway on this hole because if you're not getting anywhere near this pin because there's a very minimal run-up opportunity. Um, I didn't want that fast. See, that's what I was doing before. I didn't wait for the vibration that time. I just got impatient. It's an interesting green. I'm not sure about this mounding right in front of it. If it was like a wedge hole, love it. At this length, I don't know. Because I think if you miss, I mean, it does put a premium on hitting the fairway, but it also makes it where laying up really isn't an option because you got to fly that. You're not going to be able to do that. I don't know. I wouldn't mind that being not raised up. Or maybe having a little bit more run up area. Not sure. Okay. The waypoint was like here. That bunker's deep, man. So it's kind of drivable, but not really. Because again, you can't run it up there. Hmm. So then we're just gonna hit it into these bunkers. Or just stay on this side, maybe? Oh, that's not... No, okay, that's the worst place it could have gone. Oh, no. This has just got no chance at all. So is he trying to tease us into hitting a driver into that horrendous spot I'm in? When the play is really laying it up somewhere else? That could be. I like this back here. But I would like it even more if you could actually get a driver on here. And then it could potentially roll off and right over here. Um, And I was just guessing. I knew the downhill would make it run quite a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I did. Not every short par 4 has to be drivable. But damn, they're a lot more fun when they are. Yeah, Jack, I think that's a great point. I think that's entirely fair what you said there. There's definitely some good stuff here. Oh my God. Okay. If there's a pin here, we riot. And the thing is, we know there's a pin here. And there's really no way to get at it. And I mean, can you land it here and will it funnel over maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there is. I just think that that's an off, like this kind of bunker I think would work great on like the little short par 3s that I love so much. Hey, Graham. I don't know if I like it on a 215-yard par 3. Now, it's not 215 to where the bunker is, obviously, but still. I'd love that on a short hole, but not. Yeah, I guess. I'm just not a huge fan. Like I guess, and this is my style, I guess, and I'm gonna be a whiny plat player for a minute. I'm okay with a shot being hard. I don't like it when it's not possible. Like I don't think you should be able to just stuff the pin, and like I don't think you should be able to stuff it 3 feet on every hole. I get that, but it should the shot should be possible at least. Like if you have that in the front pin and it's downwind, you don't have a. Yeah, exactly. That's what Jack's saying. Downwind, you have absolutely no chance. Yeah, this is interesting. So we go left. I don't know if there's much difference in angle. I mean, there's difference in angle, obviously, but I don't know that it really affects playability much. But what you do get by going this way is you get to take the water out of play, but you have to take these bunkers on. Oh, if I don't red fast it. Downwind, you should be able to if you don't red fast it. Now we're going to thump that wall and we're stuck. Get back in the... Come on. Oh, God. I'm not even going to try to get over the water. I can't. So that was a risky shot. I didn't pull it off and I got punished big time. Yeah, Jerry, I agree with you there. Yeah, as long as there's a way. Like it doesn't have to be like you just fly and stop it on a dime. But I feel like there always needs to be a way to get to a pin somehow. Whether it's using a ridge, backstop, whatever. I mean, the old driver, that would have been so easy to just carry it right over that. I just red fast that now and I get killed. Makes that whole play better, probably. Yeah, exactly, Pat. Hey, how you doing, man? Storm King is the greatest, worst, god-awful course. Yeah. Yeah, unreachable par 3. Yep. But there's a bailout rock, Pat, so you're okay. There's a bailout rock. You just have to go for that. Oh, there we go. That just sounded mint. Okay. 5. Hmm. Now on a par 5, the rules change because you need to be able to get at the pin with a wedge, and you can. It is an awfully lumpy green. Do I love that? I'm not sure. Like the way it's... I don't know. Oh, crap. I know about that. That's terrible. Dikembe time. And that's just a wall of green in front of you. Hmm. But, I mean, oh, that was a weird view. The way this game plays, it's... Yeah, it's okay. The way the plant... Yeah, sorry, I wasn't... I was looking at the hole more. The planting did cover it up. You're right, Jack. Well, now you've played his course, Pat. That was a... oh... That was a CC contest course, and he was surprised he didn't win. What was it he said the reason for his downfall would be in that contest? I can't remember now. It wasn't that the course sucked. It was something else. All right, is this? All right, so it's... All right, so he's protected the green with from going over here by putting the planting in there. Yeah, okay. Oh, just majestic. No, no need to apologize, Pat. It was awful. 4 pints. Yeah, exactly. Ben's playthrough of it is just gold. So again, it's... I feel like... Again, maybe I'm being a whiny plat player. But if you're gonna... How long is this hole? So let's just back up a minute. It's 490. Okay. That's long enough. Get it downwind. And the old... Before we nerfed everything, whatever, right? But again, there's no roll up at all. There's deep bunkers in front. And we're hitting a 3-iron in. There's just a little bit too much. I mean, apparently we can do it, but yeah, Jerry's he's a different cat. And he'd be harmless, except he really wants to impart his knowledge on the world, and people see his videos and they believe it. Yeah, and there's that problem too, Charlie. I'd like to see the ground used a little bit more on some of these longer holes. I just feel like they're a little bit... It's a little bit too much, not necessarily target golf, but having to fly it all like it's just this is an aerial course. Everything has to be done through the air. I like this look. I like this framing here. This looks really nice. I'd like to see more of that actually. The creek is kind of in an awkward spot. Okay. punt it down here. I don't mind this requiring aerial play because it's a wedge, so that's fine. It's a pretty nice elevated green too. I mean, the best thing about Storm King, I've lost track of you guys, but yeah, he ported it over, Pat. That's the best part of it. But I mean, you look at the videos he creates, he gets a good number of views on them. But yeah, Ben just, oh yeah. And Ben, and the thing that was funny about Ben was he's trying to be serious about it because he's a judge in a contest, right? And you can hear him holding back what he really thinks. And you hear the frustration in him too. Okay, guys, help me here. Maiden, thank you. Okay. Now, watch this catapult left off this ridge. Oh, no, gentle. Okay. Where were you putting pins? So, there's going to be one here. There's going to be one here. Here and here, maybe? Again, just not my style. This kind of suit made in whatever this is. It's just not my style. That's all it is. I understand it exists. I understand people like it. Just Oh, now we have to decide if it's turned the right way to be a maiden? Oh, God. I missed the putt because I'm just garbage at putting. Yeah, thanks, Pat. Jesus. Now we've descended into this just full-on silliness. Drivable if you get the right wind. Now, this is where the game lets the designer down, in my opinion. Because this here should just be horrible. You're dead. You have no chance. You're probably not even finding your ball in here. And if you do, you're not going to be able to play it. Or play it well. And the game's just going to call it heavy rough. So I like the idea of having that there as a deterrent to try to drive the green. The problem is that the game doesn't treat it right. Wait, is that a aiming post? Okay, I guess it's in line with... It's in line with the middle of the green. Oh, just flushed. All right, Charlie, man. Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Goodness. Okay, short 4. Greens, yeah. It's narrow. Bunkers are to be not to be messed with. I hit a hell of a drive there. It made this pretty straightforward. It wouldn't have been if I hadn't hit such a good drive. So, yeah, I like that hole. By the way, I hate the flag sticks because they're red and white, and the Mackems are red and white. But that's only a soccer thing, so don't worry about it. Then we get this guy. So we have a really short par 4, and then we get just a brute. You better be getting that wind. Okay. If the pin's short, it's like $1.60. Like if there's a front pin, it's about $1.70 with that drive. Okay. I don't know. A hole this length, I'm not sure about this big fall off. I think that works better on a shorter hole. Yeah. Man, he's got you there, Pat. Now, Q would argue, potentially, I'm not going to speak for him, but I know he's struggling to find courses for Platinum. All right. Thanks, J Ray. Take care, buddy. Good stream this morning, too. That was fun. Glad to see you. Glad to see you online. Definitely a good addition to the community. So, looking forward to seeing more of your stuff. It's going to be good. Appreciate the gift subs, too, man. Thank you. Now this, I like this little par 3. This, I like the bunkering around this. I mean, maybe not such a big front bunker, but little green, some pretty good fall offs. It's 140 yards to a back pin. It's going to be even less to a shorter pin. I can get behind this idea. Terrible swing. Yeah, I think he's struggling to find courses. So where I was going with that is maybe we don't need a CC competition right now. Maybe we need a major competition or something. But whatever. There are more challenge circuit players than there are pro tour players too, so. Yeah, so I hit a pretty crummy shot there, so it's a par. But I missed it in the right place. You don't want to be in those bunkers. I like that hole. I like that hole quite a bit. Oh, for sure, Jack. You get the wind up, and don't forget very firm too. All right, Axel. Take care, buddy. Have a good night. Yeah, you firm it up, speed it up, and get some wind. Just about any course can be a challenge. Okay, this driver might be the move. I seem to be hitting a lot more fairways with it. Oh, I missed that. Okay, so the idea was to get it up. If you stayed on the right side, you get to be up there. I still have 270. But maybe... Well, if I'm 10 yards closer with a longer driver, then I can carry 3 with there easily. Whereas here, I have an awful lie. So you have to hit that one down the right. Okay. Yep. Definitely better angle too. Going to the right side was the play there. Didn't see it. Oh, I knew that was going to struggle. But here's where having forgiving wedges is handy. Oh, stop. Red slow, 11 feet. I don't know how much you would have been able to run it up though, David, because I don't think the slope is really conducive to a run up. But you definitely would have been able to get it over here somewhere. Quite easily. Okay. You know what that means, Jack. Oh. You know what that means when you get to that number? It means that, yeah, David, I didn't either until I had a quick look. It means if you get another follower, somebody has to unfollow. Like you guys did to me. It's just funny. Hmm. Well, just, I mean, Maddie will unfollow you quite happily for just about anything. Oh, so the difference, Addy, there was a criteria for 32 people to be in the main contest of the World Cup of Design. And it Mayday, who's the guy who was running it, he had this math formula based on how many courses you had approved and how many courses had been on tour and blah 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 blah. And so there was 32 people that qualified under that. And then there were a handful of alternates. At least one or two of them got in because a couple guys dropped out. And then anybody that wasn't in that, then there was a side contest for them, so they could create course and have it be get feedback on it as well. So this designer qualified for the World Cup of Design through the criteria that was created. The one we played earlier, he didn't. Damn it. All right, at least we got to there. They don't want Aaron Rodgers? Oh, wait. He doesn't want to? Cool. Now what quarterback are the Packers going to pull out of their asses? Because you know they're gonna. They've had basically 25 years of great quarterbacks just out of two people. And as a Bears fan, I'm not the slightest bit bitter about that. Not at all. Right, only 9 yeah, sorry, that too, Trail Decker. I missed that part. Thank you for that. Damn it. I knew that too. So at least with this driver, at least with the clubs I have right now, I can tell when I make a bad swing. Luckily, this is a hole where I could get away with it. Okay. That thicket stuff. Again, this is where the game, it's unfortunate. This should be death and destruction down here. Like you shouldn't even be able to go down there and hit the thing. And the only way you can make it not be playable is to make it out of bounds, which sucks. It's too bad you can't have it be some kind of hazard or something, just so that people don't try to go down there. Good job making the clubhouse and everything out of bounds. That saves me a trip. Although I haven't been doing that on World Cup courses. Okay. Oh, we just hit the fringe. All right. Again, just I don't know if I want to say one-dimensional, but kind of. Well, yeah, Jack's from the area, so it's fair enough he's a Raiders fan. I don't really have a reason. I don't have a good reason for being a Bears fan other than I'm Canadian and we don't have a team. So, just... okay. I'd say that's a solid, if not spectacular course. I think that's my overall opinion of it. It's good. It's a good course. It doesn't do anything poorly, I don't think. No, it really isn't, Seb. But yeah, it doesn't really wow you in any way either. It's a solid golf course. The one criticism I have of it, and I'll probably find more than one knowing me, I felt like I could have handled a little bit more ground game. I felt like it was a little bit too aerial at times. I felt like a lot of the green complexes were very similar, where they were kind of built up and they had fairly steep hills on the sides of them and the bunkers around it. So it seemed like that was quite common. And I mean, at the same time, you also get the argument at times, well, you weren't consistent. You were definitely consistent. But maybe a hair too much. I wouldn't have minded seeing the odd ability to run the ball in on a couple of holes. I had a feeling that par fours were either really long or really quite short. And other than the 18th, the 18th and the 3rd, I guess, they were either 470 plus or they were 3 something. That would be the other thing. Yeah, solid golf course. And then just real quick, I was there a minute ago. So this one was in Group F. Those are 2 really good courses that it got beat out by. I haven't played Burnt Pines yet, and Kootenay. Yeah, this was better than Kootenay in my view. Tied with Rocky Plateau. Sure. And then it was just, yeah, Montauk's just really good. So it's probably about the right spot for it. It's a good golf course. It's just that there were some that were better. That's all. Because there's some really great designers. So yeah. Congratulations on how far you made it. Can't wait to see what you do next.